Another big trade this morning, actually. Jrue Holiday to I say big trade. Jrue Holiday to Milwaukee.
They gave up a lot.
Yeah, they did. They did give up a lot. Will adding Jrue Holiday keep Giannis in Milwaukee?
I think it's better than what they had. I don't know if it will. Bogdanovich, I literally thought that was going to be their only move, and I was like, that's the move you're going to make. I just bring it in to keep Giannis, and then they brought in Jrue Holiday, which he's a good defender. He can facilitate the ball.
They traded House though.
They did. They so much.
5 picks is way
so
too
much.
They should have given that up for Chris Paul. Like that's what they should have been going for.
Listen, Jrue Holiday's a great player, but there's a lot you can do.
He's not
5 picks.
I think they're reaching. I don't think it's going to keep Giannis there. I don't think it's going to be enough to keep him playing. I think he's going to finish out his contract, hit free agency, go sign somewhere else, wherever that is. But Jrue Holiday, if Jrue Holiday was a superstar, that's different. But he's not. He's a good player, but he's not 5 picks worthy player kind of guy.
So my big thing with the Bucks, at least, is they clearly had the defense. They had one of the best defensive teams in the league. Actually, I'm pretty sure they had number 1 for the regular season. Even in the playoffs, defensively they look good. The problem was any sort of offense, especially Eric Bledsoe. He was such a liability. So getting rid of him, I understand. Jrue Holiday can kind of replace him defensively, and he gives you a boost offensively. But it's I don't know. It's tough. Especially because, who the hell wants to play in Milwaukee? You're not going to get any of these lucrative free agents without Giannis. So I understand why they were like, okay, we need to make this trade, because especially with the 2021 offseason next year, there's going to be a lot of people moving.
But why wouldn't they try to go get someone like James Harden and I'm not even a big fan of it, like someone like Russell Westbrook kind of thing?
You cannot offer a package if you're the Milwaukee Bucks like the Nets can offer for James Harden. There's no way. Not to mention, if James Harden wants to play for the Nets, the Rockets ownership, I would assume, is going to do right by him. But
also, you would think also, contract-wise, Harden needs to be traded. Correct? He's not going to be a free agent. Okay,
right.
So he's going to be a free agent after this year.
I got you.
I think he's still locked up for 2 more years, actually.
Well, he just denied the extension, but yeah, as of right now...
Yeah, I think he's got 2 more years left on his contract.
All right, so even if
2 more years
you traded for Harden...
with a player option.
And there is a chance that you lose both, and you give up House for him. There's a good chance that, because Harden definitely doesn't want to go there.
No, there's no way.
No.
I think that would be a good duo, but I could see why he doesn't want to go play in Milwaukee. A lot of people don't. Yeah. Giannis is the only attractive thing there, and he's going to be gone soon.
Yeah.
He's gonna.
You don't want to play with the Lopez brothers?
Yeah, what?
No.
Bro.
Well, me personally, yeah, I would like to play on any team.
They have fun with the mascots. Don't you love that? Don't you love it? It's great product. It's a great product.
No. So,
okay.
I don't think it's going to keep Giannis there. It's kind of a desperate look to me. That's what I'm getting, where it's like,
oh, yeah.
Well, we have to get someone. So it's like,
they
look,
do.
Giannis, look at what we did. And I get that, but
of course
that was your top guy.
Okay,
there was no one else.
Hold on, though. Of course it's desperate, because if I'm Milwaukee, my only goal, it's not even to sign anybody, it's not to bring anybody, it is to make sure Giannis signs the Supermax with my team. That is the only thing I give 2 fucks about. Everything else is irrelevant. So I understand where it's like...
I just don't think that's going to be enough.
I agree, but I understand where they came from, because they had to do something. If they did nothing, he's going to walk.
I just feel like there were better moves out there they could have made.
What, though? There's nothing right now.
They could have attempted Chris Paul. They could have attempted...
How do you know they didn't? They could have. I mean, the problem is Milwaukee does not have any lucrative...
No, and I get that. They don't have any big assets.
There's a reason they gave 5 picks away. It's because they don't want the Lopez brothers. They barely wanted Bledsoe in a shitty contract. Who else went? I know... there was one other guy that went to. I don't know. I get what they're saying, where it's like, Giannis is the goal. Keeping Giannis is the goal. I get where, like, we're going to give it 5 picks to get Jrue Holiday. Can't even really trade Chris Middleton.
And or maybe Giannis just falls in love with Jrue Holiday, and he's like, you know what? This is my guy.
He's a good player.
No, he is, and I'm not trying to say he isn't, but, like, when you're talking about keeping Giannis Antetokounmpo on your team,
I think this opens up...
You got to make... I mean, I get it. It's a big move. I just don't think it's going to keep him there.
I agree, but I think this trade definitely upgraded them on offense and didn't really hinder them on defense. What they traded away was future assets. So if this plan doesn't work and Giannis leaves, Milwaukee.
They have to
actually.
if
Giannis looks at it that way, they traded away the future.
Yeah, but a win now.
Right, but then he wants to sign an extension to stay there longer. Their future's gone.
Yeah, so it's win or bust. It's win or Giannis is gone, and they're not.
They actually might be thinking of it. They might think of it as they need to win one with him right now because he's gone regardless. That's what they probably thinking.
And it's their only hope of keeping him. If they don't win a ring, he's gone.
I'm more leaning towards they just know he's gone and they're trying to win it right now.
Well, that's the thing. You win if you say that though. You win a ring.
He's not coming back because if he's smart, he knows the future's not there anymore.
Oh, I agree.
Because they traded away for Holiday's a good player, but he's not that.
No, I've always thought he's been a bit overrated. If I'm being completely honest.
Oh, for sure. But he's still a serviceable player.
Agreed. Yeah, he's better than what they had.
A win now. That was a win now trade because we know he's leaving no matter what we did, and that's exactly what it is.
Time will tell.